Thank you for buying this 11874 card rack from Fixturedisplays.com. This series have 3 products, 11875, 11876, 11877. They are 2, 3, and 4 towers respectively. In this video, we're going to show you all the components and steps to put them together. You'll have left and right pockets, strips, hubs, lower tube, and upper tubes. If you have any questions, feel free to email us, cs, that's Charlie Sam, at Fixturedisplays.com. To start, we want to pick up the pockets and assemble them onto the strips. The strips have hooks on both sides. The hooks are designed to hold on to the hubs. And the wire pockets, you can assemble any way you like. We're going to show you how to put them together properly. First, you want to set them in, the bottom inserted into the hole, and then push the top up. That creates a spring action to hold the pockets in place. Try a few. You should get comfortable with it fairly quickly. Likewise, to the left-hand side, and this is a pair that would hold your card once assembled onto the hubs. The hub is directional. The smooth side of this disc faces down. Now we're going to hook the strips onto the hub. And remember, the adjustability comes from sliding the strip left and right. You can adjust one side at a time. You cannot adjust each tier, but you can adjust each panel. It would be nice to know roughly how wide you want the pockets to be and start in the right position. The less you move the strips, the sturdier it is. So reduce amount of adjustment if you can. Once you have all the strips together, now we're going to get ready to assemble the tube together. And there are 2 segments, the lower tube and upper tube. We're going to take the lower tube, actually also the middle tube, and connect that with the middle tube using provided threading fitting. And now we're ready to insert the cotter pin. If you are looking at an instruction sheet of older box that contained a wood part, right here there was a flange. This had been redesigned, and you should ignore that instruction sheet, rather focus on this video. Now we're ready to sit the tower onto the tube. Make sure both ends of the tower, the hub, outside of the hub is flat. That way it can rotate and move around on top of the cotter pin. Likewise, we can connect the very top tube. In older boxes of the wood parts, there may be supplied some ball bearings. You could use them, but only if you have a big washer to sit on top of the cotter pin. If you don't, sliding that down onto the lower tube and then connect the upper tube. Then you're done with the tower. Later, we're going to show you how to assemble this to the wood parts. The measurements in the natural state is 10 by 10 by 53 inches. And once it's assembled to the base and added the header structure, etc., it becomes right about 63 inches tall. The pockets are adjustable by sliding the strips left and right, and the maximum is 8.5 inches. You can put that allow you to put fairly large size of paper and card in there. And the smallest narrow side is 5 inches left to right. And the pocket itself is 4 inches tall. And certainly there is, you can, if you have very tall products, you can assemble less pockets in that particular side. Therefore, make the height limit really not much of a limit at all. This wood part is for our product 11875 that accommodates 2 towers, and 876 accommodates 3 towers, 877 accommodates 4 towers. So you're welcome to browse around and search 11875, 11876, and 11877. To assemble, we're going to set the metal portion onto the base and fasten the 3 screws. Likewise, do the same on the other tower. And now it's ready to install the top piece onto the 2 tubes through 2 screws. Okay, now we install the rest of the header portion, and I'm going to give you some dimensions. It's about 30 inches left to right and 16 inches front to back, and right about 63 inches tall. There are 4 positions you can put header graphics on. There's also a runway shape that you can install your own graphics around the top piece. If you like our product, please consider subscribe our YouTube channel, leave a good seller feedback, and a good product review. If you have any questions, we're here to help. See us at Fixturedisplays.com. We know you have choices in the marketplace, and I want to thank you again for shopping Fixture Displays. Now we put it on a spinner to give you a 360-degree view